Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to you on Business Today Television. It's a quiet day on markets as it is the weekly expiry, the first expiry of the month of July as far as the Nifty is concerned. The index in a narrow sideways band, 543 for you. The day's high was 567, the low being the 429. So a nice 100-point bounce from the intraday low as far as the index is concerned, up 90 points. Similarly, if you look at the Bank Nifty and the index for the IT sector, they are also up modestly. So broad green tick as far as the Nifty is concerned, the broader markets are concerned on the weekly expiry day. Remember, what we are looking at is first quarter earnings. About 1,500 shares are in the green on the broader canvas versus 950 that are in the red. So it's an easy 3:2. For every 2 shares that are falling in the broader markets, there are 3 that are up. So the sentiment is in favor of bulls. What are the stocks and indices that are in the green? Today's rally is led by the Nifty Auto Index, 1% higher. In particular, we'll keep an eye out on Ashok Leyland. Lots of interesting things are happening on Ashok Leyland, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming out of a very, very long breakout as far as prices are concerned. I have the weekly chart of Ashok Leyland in front of me, and this is the price that was last seen somewhere in August of 2024. So if you put it as July, then it's an 11-month breakout as far as Ashok Leyland is concerned. Strong move on this particular counter. But let's just get deeper into the market. Ashok Leyland I touched upon because we were talking about strong breakouts. Now I'll request the PCR to kindly fire the weekly chart, the monthly chart of the Nifty that I have prepared. You will see a very interesting trend. For the last 4 months or so, Nifty has been up consistently, month on month. Each month the index has added somewhere like 3,900 points, and this is a 17-18% rally from the low of about 21,700 that we saw in early March. So from then on till now, there has been a risk on rally despite the India-Pakistan 90-hour conflict in May, despite the very sharp rise in intensity and volatility in June because of the conflict between Iran and Israel, and then the US stepped in to take out the nuclear production capacities of Iran. Despite all this, despite tariff tantrums by President Trump and so many other problems that the world and the country faced, the Nifty is up. Now we are at the cusp of first quarter earnings as far as July is concerned, and that's the reason that for the last 3-4 sessions the Nifty is sideways. It's rallied so much, ladies and gentlemen, that the market needs to pause. The market needs to pause and find out why is this rally worth it, and that will be given once the quarterly earnings are upon us. So a sideways bend as far as the market is concerned, but the Nifty is concerned, but lots of action that is coming into individual stocks. Let's just look at the biggest contributors for the Nifty in the past 3 months or so. I'll request the PCR to kindly fire long-term charts of Reliance Industries. This is the top contributor to the Nifty in the last 4-5 months. Of the 3,900 points that the Nifty has gained, about 400 have come in from Reliance. The stock moving very close to its record high, and the stock itself has appreciated dramatically. I'll request the PCR to kindly fire the long-term chart of Reliance Industries, and Reliance has added 22% in the past quarter. The weightage on the Nifty for Reliance is 9.14%. So it's a very, very heavy weighted counter, and an uptick of 22% in the last 3 months or so is the reason why you see Nifty going from strength to strength. We'll again focus on HDFC Bank, fresh record high. This counter has contributed 300 points to Nifty's rally of 3,900 points. HDFC Bank is the highest weighted counter on the Nifty, 13.4% weightage on HDFC Bank. I'll request the PCR to now fire Tata Steel. The counter has added 240 points to the total as far as Nifty is concerned. And when you look at Tata Steel's 3-month gain, it's in the vicinity of about 2.5% as far as prices are concerned. So Tata Steel is actually up 8% in the month of in the past quarter. We'll focus on the remaining two. Bharti Airtel record high, very strong move coming into Bharti Airtel. Its 3-quarter performance has been dramatic. We've seen the stock appreciate dramatically by about 15-16% in the past 3 months, and Bharti Airtel has contributed about 234 points to Nifty's overall rally in the past 3 months or so. And finally, ICICI Bank. This is the 5th top contributor, again at a record high. ICICI Bank's weightage is somewhere 8.92% in the Nifty, and ICICI Bank itself has gained a fairly sharp 7-8% on the Nifty in the past 3 months or so. So these are the contributory stocks. Among them, HDFC Bank, Bharti Airtel, ICICI Bank are at record highs. We are waiting for Reliance to also hit a record high. Lots of brokerages coming in with very interesting targets. Just recently, Nuvama Institutional Equities on June 30th had said that their target for Reliance is about 1,800 rupees. Given the strong traction that is coming in on the telecom business, as also from the solar business that Reliance has recently set up. Before that, we had a very strong note coming in from Jefferies, but that was on 5th of June, 1 month ago, and it had given a buy rating on Reliance with a price target of about 1650. So keep an eye out on these stocks. Those that move the sharpest are the ones that you see more gains coming in. Markets chase momentum, as is very well known. Apart from this, you have a very strong move coming into lots of stocks in terms of the gains that are there. Look at Blue Star. Today's changes to the impact of about 11%. If you look at how Blue Star has moved, it's a dramatic surge that has come in after many months. It's also the top gaining future as far as prices are concerned within the Nifty, up 4.5%. The rally on Blue Star is for the last 3 days or so, and at this moment it's breaking past 200-day moving average. A very strong move coming in. The future now highest since 24th of April. What are the other stocks that are moving sharply? There is Bosch, 4% higher. Remember, auto ancillaries are on a tear. 3 days ago, Gabriel had restructured its internal business to merge 1 or 2 of its entities into itself after a stock swap, and that sparked a very strong rally into stocks such as Bosch, into stocks such as FM Gotse. If you look at how auto ancillaries are moving, there's a dramatic move that has come in. Look at Subros. This is the maker of air conditioners for most cars. It has a majority control on the market share as far as car air conditioners are concerned. You have a strong move coming into Subros to the extent of 3.27%. The intraday high was 1067. Then you have FEM Industries up 2.8%. You have a strong move into the Lumax twins, Lumax Technologies, Lumax Industries, and of course Banco India, Shriram Pistons, Motherson Sumi, Precol. All these stocks from the auto space are in top form. In terms of volume, where you see a lot of excitement in the market on the long side, it's the hospital stocks. Fresh record high on Aster DM. The counter is up at 632, and about 6.5% higher. This breakout is on 80.9 lakh shares, which are 7.5% of the total average volume for the past 5 days. Similarly, look at how Nykaa is moving, a block deal from one of the earliest promoters of Nykaa pre-IPO. I think about 1200 crores worth of shares have been traded on Nykaa, and down 4.5%. But the king of the move today, ladies and gentlemen, is the newly listed, the newly minted HDB Financials, up 3.5%, fresh record high, and 1,792 crores worth of HDB Financial has been traded today, and we are already at 11 a.m. So the rest of the day is left. Lots of action coming into HDB Financials. Remember, the IPO listing was at about a 13% premium to the IPO price of 740. So a nice listing pop up for those who have the allotment still. The advice being to keep with it. In terms of all-time highs, ladies and gentlemen, it's a lot of pharma and a lot of hospital stocks. Max Healthcare 1% higher, 1298. Aster DM is something that I've already talked about. You have Divi's Lab and Laurus Labs from the all-time high list, as also SRF. 3259 on SRF, that's an interesting stock to look at. And of course, Deepak Fertilizers and Asahi India Glass. So these are the other stocks that are doing immensely well in the market, which is now looking to consolidate ahead of first quarter earnings for fiscal FY 25-26. With that, we'll call it a day, and we'll be catching up again at 2 p.m. Thank you for watching.